Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Osceola softball. Tonight, the Chieftains taking on the Altoona Railroaders. Altoona comes in with a record of 3-3, and the Chiefs come in with a record of 2-3. And we are about 10 minutes away from game time. Just want to say a huge shout out to our sponsors for your support. The guys are playing baseball in Altoona tonight, and if you are looking for that game, check out We Are Osceola 2 on Facebook. Jason Tinney is going to try to broadcast that over the Facebook page. Otherwise, we'll be here for this one. And on Thursday night, we will have baseball here against Altoona. And then Saturday, the guys have a game scheduled against Mondovi. That'll be at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning. So a rare Saturday morning game here for the Chiefs coming up for baseball. Track is currently meeting down by the high school. Good luck to our track team. And I'm going to sign off here for a little bit. We'll be back shortly. And as you can see, the girls coming out and getting ready here for the national anthem. And we'll sign off for a minute here so you can be a part of that. And there you have it, the national anthem. And we are all ready to start here, going over the defensive lineup for the Chiefs. Riley Hall will be on the mound pitching. Ashley Slechta at catcher. Ward at first base. Satter at second. Courtney Slechta at short. Tevin at third. Designated hitter today, Sanders. So uh, Mortensen in left field. Jeske in center field and Miller in right field. So that is the uh, defensive lineup. We'll go over the batting order when the Chiefs come up to bat. For the Rails, leading off for the Rails, Katie Dackel. She is the catcher tonight. Batting second is Paxton Bryce, the first baseman, and she is number 9. Kennedy Berg batting third, the right fielder, and number 6. Number 5 and batting fourth, Braylon Silverling, and she is the second base person. Batting fifth, Emma Mankey, I believe is her name, number 1, and she is a shortstop. Nevaeh Roth is number 3, and she is the third baseman. Batting seventh, Piper Berg, number 21, and she is pitching tonight. Batting eighth, number 8, Cassidy Camisal, I think, sorry, and number 8, and she is batting, or she is in left field. And batting ninth, Lily Duquesne, number 15, and she is in center field. So that is the lineup for tonight. Sorry about stumbling over some of those names, a combination of bad reading, and sometimes coaches write like doctors, and that makes it a little bit more of a challenge for me. So we are all set to go here, and just want to let you know we've had, as you know, we've had some issues with our Wi-Fi. So I'm hoping that if this crashes, we'll have it recorded and upload it later. And Riley Hall ready to get things started here for the Chiefs. First pitch in for a strike. In for a ball. Ball 1. 1-1 the count to Katie Dackel. And that one popped up into center field and caught for the out. Nice grab there by Jeske. 1 out here now for the Railroaders. Up next now is Paxton Bryce, the first base person. And that one on the inside corner, strike 1. Inside, ball 1. 1-1 the count. And strike 2, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bryce. Inside, that hitter, he's going to take a base. So 1 on, 1 out here for the Railroaders. And number 6, Kennedy Berg, the right fielder, coming up to bat. And pitch. He gets past the catcher. The runner will advance to second. Ball 1. And that one foul down the right field, left field line, third base line. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike two. And ground ball to short, scooped up over to first and past the first baseman. And that is going to, now they're going to hold her up. One out, two on now for the Railroaders on that throwing error. Number five, Rayland Silverling up for the Railroaders. She is the second baseman today. First pitch for a ball. Runner advances down to second, so runners on second and third. That pitch was in for a ball. And that one inside almost hit her. Ball two. 2-0 the count. Two on, one out here for the Railroaders. Top of the first. That one high, 3-0. And ball four, so the bases are loaded up now. One out, and ducks on the pond here for the Railroaders. Emma Mankey, number one, the shortstop, up now for the Railroaders. And the Chiefs dug themselves into a hole here. That one on the inside corner, strike one. Bases loaded with Railroaders here, top of the first. And there's a ground ball to short. Throw to third. The runner at third for the second out. But a run scores. And that'll bring Nevaeh Roth up to bat. The third baseman. Two outs. Bases, no, runner on first and second. And good throw there by the catcher to thwart the run. 2-0 the count. And strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Roth. Just inside. 3-1 the count. 2 outs, 2 on, 1 run in here for the Railroaders. And strike. Full count now. 3-2, 2 outs, 2 on here for the Railroaders. Top of the first, 1 run in. And a walk. Now loads the bases up again for the Railroaders. Piper Berg, the pitcher, up to bat. First pitch in low, ball one. And there's a hard shot down the third base line. Foul, strike one. 1-1 to count. high. Ball two. Two balls, one strike. Bases loaded. Two outs. One run in here for the Railroaders. That one could hit me, but it missed. If I was a better athlete, I might have caught that one, but I was protecting my iPad instead. So call me a chicken if you want. At any rate, it's two strikes, and two balls, and strike three. Riley racks them up, so the Chiefs are out of the inning, or the Railroaders out of the inning rather. We'll go to the bottom of the first with the score: Altoona 1 and Osceola coming up to bat. Batting order for the Chiefs: batting first, number 2, pitcher Riley Hall. Batting second, number 10, Courtney Slechta, and she's playing shortstop. Batting third, Sophie Satter, number 23, and she is at second base. Batting fourth, Charlotte Ward, number 24, and she is at first base. Batting fifth, number 28, Ashley Slechta, catcher. Batting sixth, number 21, Addison Jeske in left field, or center field rather. Batting seventh, Emily Tebben, number 25. She is at third base. Batting eighth is number 27, Ann Sanders. Grace Sanders. It's based on her first name there at first. Anyway, she is the designated hitter tonight. Batting ninth, number 20, Brooklyn Miller. And Jolene Mortensen, the flex player, and she is in left field tonight. So the Chiefs get out of that inning, but in reality, Altoona did not get a hit. It was off of walks and a couple of bad throws. Otherwise, the Railroaders would probably not have a run in. And Riley Hall stepping in to get things going here for the Chiefs. And Piper Berg ready to deliver the first pitch here for the Railroaders. First pitch high and outside, ball one. High and inside, ball one. Ball two, rather. And that went in for a strike. Two balls, one strike to Riley Hall. And strike two, 2-2 the count. And that one outside. Full count now to Riley. That one fouled off. There's a shot into left field. Riley's on with the hit. That's the first hit of the ball game, really. And now Courtney Slechta stepping in. One on, nobody out here for the Chiefs in the bottom of the first. That one fouled off, strike one. Guys are down in Altoona tonight. If you want to watch that game, Jason Tinney's trying to get out to We Are Osceola 2 for that one, so you can drop in there if you want. There's a slow roller back to the pitcher. Over to first for the out. Riley has advanced to second. One out, one on here now for the Chiefs. And Sophie Satter stepping in. One on, one out here for the Chiefs. Ooh, that must have just caught the outside corner. Strike one. There's a slow roller to third, over to first for the out. Riley advances to third base. Charlotte Ward now up to bat. Two outs, one on. Charlotte chance to tie it up here. She gets a hit out of the infield. There's a shot to short. Scooped up over to first for the out. So the Chiefs threaten but are unable to come across. So at the end of one inning, it's Altoona 1 and the Chiefs nothing. And the Railroaders will be up to bat here shortly. Just like to say a huge shout out to our sponsors. You'll see their names coming across the screen throughout the afternoon rather. These are businesses that have graciously consented to sponsoring the We Are Network and in particular the We Are Osceola. So they are the reason that we can do the live streams that we do. And so we're very thankful for them. And as I mentioned earlier, we'll have baseball here on Thursday night as the guys will be taking on the Railroaders. And then on Saturday, a rare Saturday morning game as the Mondovi Buffaloes will be in town. And the Chiefs will be hosting them at 11 o'clock on Saturday. At least that's the schedule. Cassidy Camistral up to bat, the left fielder, left-handed as well, up against Riley here. First pitch is in and foul back, strike one. And that one into left field and it's going to drop for a hit. And she's going to run it out into a double. Nobody out and one on here for the Railroaders. Lily Duquesne, the center fielder, up to bat. And the pitch. Ball one. And there's a fly ball. Drops in front of second or the shortstop, not able to get in on it. Another base runner on for the Altoona Railroaders. Top of the order now, number 4, Katie Dackel up to bat for the Railroaders. 2 on, nobody out here. Top of the second inning. First pitch gets away from the catcher for runners on second and third. Ball one. And went high and inside. Ball two. And that went right down the pipe. Nice pitch there by Riley. 2 balls, 1 strike. Inside, ball 3. And that one fouled off for a ball strike. Full count now to Duquesne, or to Daco rather. And there's a little blooper into left field. That'll score a run. Just over the outstretched arm of Select at short. Two on, nobody out. Runners on the corners here for the Railroaders. Bryce up the bat. Fouls that one back. Strike one. Strike two. And the runner heads down to second. They tried to pick her off at third. Unsuccessful, but it was close. 0-2 the count. Runners on second and third. Nobody out here for the Railroaders. And there's a ground ball down the first third base line. Count will remain 0-2. And that one hit her. It's going to load the bases up. Number 6, Kennedy Berg up to bat now. She's got the bases loaded. Nobody out here for the Railroaders in the top of the second. 1 run in so far. And there's a shot into center field and caught by the center fielder. That was a big out for the Chiefs. Nice grab by Addison Jeske in center field. 1 out, bases full. Strike, fouled off, strike one. Braylon Silverling up to bat, 0-2 the count. And there's a slow roller, foul. Count will remain 0-2. Good heads-up play by the Chiefs, allowing that one to go foul. And there's a slow fly ball, and that's going to be trouble into right field. It's going to score a couple, possibly three. And it does. She's on with a triple. So 2 more runs score here. So 3 runs in now for the Railroaders. 2 outs here in the top of the second. 3 runs in. Runner on third. First pitch in for a ball. And got her at second. So good throw there by Slechta to get the runner going to second base. The score clock said that there were 2 outs, and that's not correct. It's still the top of the second. Let me try and get the board back here right. One run did score on that last play. The clock was wrong, so it kind of messed me up here, but there's a high pop up to second base and caught for the third out. So 4 runs in off a couple of hits by the Railroaders, and now we go to the bottom of the second with the score Osceola 0 and the Altoona Railroaders 5. And we'll be back shortly for the bottom of the second inning.
My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my life in the Air National Guard.
First pitch into Slechta, fouled off, strike one. That one outside, ball 1-1 the count. That one fouled off, strike two. One ball, 2 strikes here to Slechta. And actually follows that one off as well. Count remains 1-2. And there's a ground ball to second. Scooped up over to first for the out. So one down here for the Chiefs. Addison Jeske up to bat. And fouled off. Strike one. And strike two. Swing and a miss. And call third strike, and Jeske is down. Brings up Emily Tebben. 2 outs, nobody on here for Emily. Outside, ball one. Inside, ball two. Ball three. 3-0 to Emily here. 2 outs, nobody on. And Emily walks on 4 pitches. One on, 2 outs. And Grace Sanders up to bat. And throw to second. Safe at second. Waiting to see what that pitch was. They haven't put it up on the score, but there it is. I thought it was a strike, but I wasn't sure. 0-1 to count. That one popped up right field, and second baseman grabs it. That'll be it for the Chiefs in the second. We go to the top of the third with the score: Altoona 5 and the Chiefs nothing, and we'll be back shortly.
We keep you connected.
We spark young minds.
We keep you safe on the road.
We keep you healthy.
We respond when it matters most.
We are Northwood Tech.
Nevaeh Roth stepping in now to get the thing started here for the Railroaders. Top of the third inning, the Railroaders scored 1 in the first and 4 in the second. to gain their 5-0 lead. Riley's first pitch in for a strike. And there's a hard shot into the left field and foul. Oh, to Nevaeh Roth. That was popped straight up and grabbed by first base person for the out. Nice grab there by Charlotte Ward. Piper Berg up to bat. First one swung on and foul. 0-1 count to Berg. And there's a high fly ball into left and missed by the left fielder. And it's going to be good for a double. And a courtesy runner coming in for the Railroaders. And Cassidy Cambasol, the center fielder, up to bat. Shot back to first, over to first. Back to the pitcher, rather, over to first for the out. And 2 outs. Runner advances to third. Lily Duquesne now the center fielder up. Pitch. High, ball 1. Strike 1. 1-1 the count. 1 on, 2 outs here for the Railroaders. Strike 2. Just caught the inside corner now, 1-2. So Riley ahead of the batter here on this one. And that was high, ball 1. Ball 2, rather. 2-2 the count. And strike 3, got her swinging. And that's it for the Railroaders. And the Chiefs hold them scoreless in the third. And so we go to the bottom of the third now with the score. Altoona 5 and the Chiefs 0. Brooke Miller getting things started here for the Chiefs in the third inning. And first pitch fouled off, strike one. And that one fouled off, strike two. And called third strike. And one down here for the Chiefs in the bottom of the third. Riley Hall up now for the Chiefs. First pitch outside, ball one. And that one, little floater down the third baseline. Third baseman steps out of bounds, makes the grab. 2 outs here for the Chiefs in the third. Courtney Slecht up now for the Chiefs. First pitch in for a strike. And there's a shot back to the pitcher. Bobbles it, gets it up in time for the third out. We go to the top of the fourth. With the score, Altoona 5 and the Chiefs nothing. And the shot into center field just past the outstretched arms of Splechtat short. And the Railroaders have their first batter on base. Paxton Bryce with that hit. And they're gonna say she made both. I think the call was right at second. I'm thinking she got in, but he totally missed the call at first, unfortunately. And coach going out to have a talk with the umpires, which will do absolutely no good because that's what they get paid for. But at least she's giving it a shot. He didn't even see the runner at first. He just kind of looked at for second base and then looking over at first and afterthought. So 2 on, nobody out here for the Railroaders. And he missed that one too. Well, he's 3 for 3 anyway, so bases loaded now, nobody out. I think the guy on the bases is having a rough night tonight. Anyway, here we go. Pitch low, ball one. Raylan Silverling at the plate. And that one foul down third base line. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball two. 2-1 the count. Three and one the count. And that's the walk. Brings in another run for the Railroaders. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ground ball into left field. Going to score a couple. Back, the ball gets past second to the left fielder. So puts runners at the corners. Now 8-0 Railroaders. And Chiefs are going to call timeout, have a little conference on the mound. Top of the fourth, 3 runs in here for the Railroaders. Runners at the corners and no outs. Nevaeh Roth stepping in now for the Railroaders. Nobody out. 3 runs in. There's a shot to short. Over to second for the out. 1 run scores. Piper Berg now up to bat. 1 out, 1 on. Now I'm fouled on the third baseline. Strike one. And there's a high pop up into left field, and I think she might have lost that one in the sun. And we have a courtesy runner going in for the Railroaders. One out, two on here for the Railroaders in the top of the fourth. Up 9-0 here currently. Cassidy has Camistrol up to bat. Fouls that one off. Strike one. And that one fouled off. 1-2 the count. Two and two. Get the scoreboard caught up there for us. 2-2, one out, two on here for the Railroaders. Bottom of the fourth, 9-0 Osceola behind. There's a shot into center field. That'll score another run. And another run. So two more in. One out, one on here for the Railroaders. 6 runs in here in the fourth. First pitch in for a ball. Inside ball two. And strike. Ball gets past the catcher. But pitch was a strike, so 2-1 the count. Runner on third. And there's a blooper into left field. They'll score another run. They hold the runner at first. One down. Runner on first here for the Railroaders. First pitch in for a ball. Katie Dackel up to bat here now for the Railroaders. That one pops straight up and grabbed by second base for the out. Nice grab there by Sophie Satter. Pax Bryce to bat. First pitch in for a ball. 1-0 the count. Just outside, ball 2. And that one in for a strike. 2-1 the count. 1 on. 2 out here for the Railroaders. 2-1 the count. And when he gets past catcher, run will advance to second base. Three and one the count now to Bryce. And she draws the walk. 2 outs, 2 on now for the Railroaders. Kennedy Berg up the bat. Just inside, ball 1. Inside again, ball 2. Low, and that'll get past the catcher. Runners will advance to second or third. 3-0 to count, 2 outs. And draws another walk. And Osceola going to call timeout. And Braylon Silverling will be up to bat when the Chiefs come back here. 7 runs in here in the fourth for the Railroaders. 12-0 the score. And we're going to take a short break.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a four-year college where I earned a bachelor's.
And we're back. Pitching change here for the Chiefs. Sophie Satter stepping in. So Riley Hall leads with 12 runs and possibly 3 more, depending on what happens with the base runners here. 2 outs here in the fourth inning. And we're ready to go here. And that pitch gets past the tried to pick her off at third, goes into left field. So runners all advance. The pitch was a ball, so it's 13-0 now. Altoona. That went in for a strike. This time they get her at third. So we go to the bottom of the fourth now with the score. Altoona 13 and the Chiefs nothing. Altoona scores 8 runs there in the fourth. And the Rails have a new pitcher out there warming up, number 17, Serena Carls, warming up as pitcher for the Rails. And Sophie Satter getting ready to step in here for the Chiefs, try and get something going here in the bottom of the fourth, down by 13. First pitch inside, ball one. Hands strike one. 1-1 to count. Ball two. That one gets away from the catcher. No harm done. Nobody on base. And strike two. 2-2 to count to Satter. That one fouled off. Count remains 2-2. The guys' baseball team is in Altoona tonight. They'll be back here against Altoona on Thursday night. We'll be here for that game, 5 o'clock start. That one popped up to catcher for the out. Charlotte Ward up now for the Chiefs. First pitch outside, ball one. And there's a shot down the third base line. Foul. Strike one. 1-1 the count. There's a shot into left field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. And Charlotte will pull in with a double. And now Ashley Slecht up to bat for the Chiefs. One out, one on here for the Chiefs in the fourth. Ball low. And strike. Swing and a miss. And there's a shot down the right field, scooped up by the second baseman over to first for the out. Charlotte advances to third, but 2 outs now for the Chiefs in the fourth. Addison Jeske up now for the Chiefs. 2 outs, 1 on. And we get past the catcher a bit, but able to recover nicely. Ball one. Inside, ball two. Ava Giller up to bat. And we get past the and the shutout is broken at least. So the count 2-0 to Ava. Apparently the clock was wrong because they just gave her a walk. Unless it hit her. Emily Devon up to bat now. 1 on, 2 outs. That one just caught the outside corner, strike one. And fouled off, strike two. And swing and a miss, and the Chiefs go down, not before they score a run here. And we go to the top of the fifth with the score. Altoona 13 and Osceola 1. And we'll be back shortly for the top of the fifth inning.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a four-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
Braylon Silverling getting ready to step in. Sophie Satter still on the mound here for the Chiefs in the top of the 5th inning. And first pitch ball low. Just a little high. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. And in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Inside. Ball 3. And strike. Full count now. To Silverling. And there's a little blooper caught by the third baseman for the out. Nice grab there on third base. And Emma strike 1. Oh, ball 1. Ball 2 outside. And for a strike, 2-2 the count. And strike 3 called. 2 outs as Satters strikes her out. Brings up Nevaeh Roth for the Railroaders. First pitch just outside, ball 1. 2 outs, nobody on here for the Railroaders in the 5th. Ground ball down the third base line into left field. Scooped up. And good defense getting it back in right away. Sierra Carlson up 2 outs. 1 on here for the Railroaders. Just on the outside corner, strike one. And that one gets past the catcher. Runner will advance to second base. One ball, one strike, two outs, one on here for the Railroaders in the fifth. Up 13-1. Strike two. And the third called strike, and Sylvie Satter strikes her out. We go to the bottom of the fifth now. For the first time since the third inning, at the Chiefs hold the Railroaders scoreless. And we go to the bottom of the fifth with the score. Railroaders 13, Osceola 1. I should say a shout out as well to Scott Tenney, who I think is trying to do the baseball game from Altoona on uh, We Are Osceola too. So thank you so much for doing that. It's hard for us to be everywhere, so thank you for that. And Grace Sanders stepping in to get things started here for the Chiefs in the bottom of the fifth. And if I'm not mistaken, unless they score 4 runs, that should be the end of it. The 10-run rule. We'll hope that doesn't happen. First pitch. High, ball one. And there's a slow roller in front of the plate called foul. Strike one. 1-1 the count. Ball two. High inside. Ball three. Baseball. Osceola. Pitch walk there. Emily Sanders up to bat for the Chiefs. Ball. Ball one, strike one. Ball two. Ball three. 3-1 the count. One on. Nobody out here for the Chiefs in the fifth. And that went in for a strike. Full countdown to Emily Sanders. Grace Sanders, rather. So the batter was out, and the runner was out at second. Riley Hall up now to bat. 2 outs. Nobody on here for the Chiefs. First pitch in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Strike 2. And that one fouled off. Emily stays alive, or Riley stays alive. 0-2. And there's a shot into left field down the baseline and fair ball. Riley's going to round first and head to second base. And she's going to go all the way to third and pull up a third for a triple. So, double and a triple this inning for the Chiefs. Or a double last inning, a triple this inning for the Chiefs. So, got a couple of hits at least. And Selecta now up to bat. She sends that one down to first, steps on the base, and I believe that's going to be it. So final score here after 5 innings, Osceola 1 and Altoona 13. Again, we will be back Thursday night for baseball against Altoona. And then on Saturday, we will be having a Saturday game, 11 o'clock start for Osceola and the Mondovi Buffaloes. Thank you again for watching, everybody. Thank you, sponsors, for your support. And we'll see you all Thursday night. Have a good evening.